up? I bet you didn't expect me to come from there, huh? And I bet you also thought that I forgot about fingerboarding because it's been like 2 weeks since I posted a fingerboard video. But no, I just didn't have any fingerboard ideas until today. I honestly spent so long just thinking about different fingerboard ideas and what I could do. And you guys seem to really like the DIY stuff. So today we're going to be making a DIY fingerboard halfpipe. The challenge is to make a fingerboard halfpipe out of things that I just have around the house, whether that be offcuts and stuff from old projects or just random things I find. We're gonna make a halfpipe. Hopefully it turns out sick. Hopefully it's not too trash. Let's freaking do this, guys. Let's freaking go. First things first, we need to find materials. Luckily for me, we have a lot of wood in my basement because the other week we put up this fence. And there's a lot of offcuts. If you're not like me and you didn't just recently put up a new fence and you're still looking for wood, maybe you should go find a place to build a fence and then you'll have some offcuts of wood that you could use. Now I need to move my car out of the garage because I need to use the garage. And I know not everyone parks their Ferrari in the garage, but I do. So I need to move it out of the garage. I also didn't need to include any of this in the video, but I did. Now the garage is empty, I can get to work. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys for a minute. I have no idea how I'm gonna make this. I'm kinda just doing this all off the top of my head of how I think it should be done. I'm gonna be using everything that I've just found lying around in my house. I've got this big piece of plywood down here, and I've got this bit of, I think it's called MDF board, and that's pretty much a half pipe right there. This is kinda sick, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll just keep it like this. I just drew this on a piece of paper and cut it out. It's just a little template of how I want the halfpipe to look like. This is freestyle DIY, that's what it is. It's like freestyle rapping, but it's DIY. I'm just freestyling. So I just drew the outline of the halfpipe shape that I wanted onto this piece of wood. I drew it 3 times because I felt like I needed 3 of these pieces. And then we cut them out. Cutting them out with the jigsaw, you know, pretty easy. Goes around curves quite nicely. Now we got all of these bits cut out. I can kind of show you how I'm thinking of putting this whole thing together. This is kind of how I'm planning on doing it. As you can see, I got the bits and I got these spaces in between them to keep them in the right place. And then I'm gonna lay the other piece of wood over the top of this and it should be pretty sick. If you're watching this expecting this to be a how-to video, it's not. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. It might turn out crap, it might not even work, but we're gonna try and make it work. Sandpaper. Now I had to nail the pieces together with a spacer in between each piece of the halfpipe, and yeah. Felt like it turned out pretty good, this bit. Now for the main surface of the halfpipe, I just used this MDF board, and the good thing about it is you can kind of just score it with a blade and then snap it. Right. This is my first attempt at trying to bend the board into the shape. As you can see, it kind of works, you know, just nailing it in. But then this happened right here, which wasn't really too great. Kind of snapped it a bit, so that kind of ruined my plans. But my dad told me to wet the piece of wood, which will hopefully make it a little bit more flexible, and that ended up working, actually. And that ended up working quite good. So if you ever need to bend wood, just make it wet first. Ha! There you go. Put the halfpipe in a room with a dehumidifier because the sooner you can dry it out, the the less of a chance that this kind of wood will turn into freaking wheat bix. Now the half pipe's dry, all I need to do is really cut off this excess bit and then make a platform. Not exactly the prettiest job in the world. I just cut out these two bits of wood for the platform of the ramp. Hopefully they fit. They fit enough. I was trying to decide what I was going to use for coping for the ramp, because I don't have any long tubes of metal and I didn't want to go buy any, because I want to make this whole ramp out of stuff that I've just found around my house. And I found a bunch of these little tiles that I guess were just lying around the house, and I'm going to try and make like a pool coping looking thing. Ha! That looks alright. So it's not the prettiest. I'm sure we can all agree on that. If we're a little closer at this, yeah, no, it's definitely not the prettiest. To cover up some of the rough patches around here, I might just put a little bit of tape over it so you can't see it. It has turned out a little bit unepic. Nope. I've taken off the stickers from the coping because I realized that the stickers made it look worse than it already looked. Like, I don't know about you, but this gap here is kind of growing on me. Pretty freaking badass. That's a strange word to be using when you're describing fingerboarding. I feel like it didn't turn out too trash for just pretty much zero planning and just made out of stuff that I found around the house. I think it turned out alright, actually. I think if I was gonna do anything different, I would probably take a little more time with making it, making sure all the lines lined up properly, because as you can tell along the edge, it's pretty rough. But if you can look past the roughness, it actually works pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it, actually. I really like the tiles. Look at that. I really like how that came out. I reckon that's pretty cool. But yes, that is the DIY fingerboard halfpipe made out of stuff around the house. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like. And if you guys end up building your own fingerboard halfpipes, make sure to send me a picture, because I wanna see how you did. Yeah. If you have any good fingerboard video ideas, please let me know and I'll see if I can do them. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Alright, cool. See you later, guys. Ta-ta!
Make sure to subscribe.
We don't know who we are. It'll take 5 days by car, but we don't know where to go. And I don't know if you know, or I don't know if you see, but baby, what's going on with me? And I don't know who to blame, but I'm telling you, it's insane a thing to think that it's not.
Oh, who's that? Who's that? Oh, snap. It's Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's coming down the halfpipe. Oh, damn. Oh, is that a 900?